In problem 32, we're given a triangle that has 3 sides and it wants us to solve for the interior for the 3 angles that are inside the triangle. So, since we only have sides and no insides, we're probably going to have to apply law of cosines. So let's just go ahead and try with that. So let's first solve for angle A. So opposite angle A. Let me write the equation for law of cosines actually. A squared equals b squared plus c squared minus 2 times b times c times cos of angle A. That's the equivalent of law of cosines that I will be using for the next ones. Okay, so we're going to do angle A. So 2 squared equals 4 squared plus 5 squared minus 2 times 4 times 5 times cos of A. Gotta find that. Now, I know how to manipulate this equation really well, so I'm just going to go ahead and write that. But otherwise, you'd have to figure out what this is, subtract this to the other side, divide by this, then do cos inverse. But I know that A equals cos inverse of 4 squared plus 5 squared minus 2 squared divided by 2 times 4 times 5. So if I plug that directly into the calculator, make sure you're in degrees, you get 22.3316 degrees. That is my A. Now when you enter it, make sure you round to however many decimal places it wants. Now that we know one angle, we still have to find another one before we can just subtract it from 180. So let's go ahead and find angle B. So the side opposite B is 4. So 4 squared equals 2 squared plus 5 squared minus 2 times 5 times cos of B. Okay, again, I'm going to manipulate this equation because I know it really well. Capital B equals cos inverse of 2 squared plus 5 squared minus 4 squared divided by 2 times 5. And when you plug that into the calculator, you should get 4 degrees. And make sure to round that to however many decimal places. Lastly, we have angle C. But thankfully, since we already know 2 angles, we can just subtract 180 from them. So 180 minus A minus B gets us C. And C is 108.2 degrees. So remember, when you're given your 3 sides but no angles, apply the law of cosines and solve for your angle.